Well, good morning and welcome back to another Uncle Keith's Paint Shop video. As you can see, that says abused daily. That's how I feel sometimes. That's how I feel. But we have got ourselves a Focus ST. Now, as you can see, it's wrapped, or it's been wrapped in all sorts of decals and things. Now, admittedly, this car was supposed to be absolutely clean and ready to go for some liquid wrap this week. We had a few tiny repairs that it's booked in for, but we weren't expecting to have to remove all of this kit first. So there's a few areas of concern on here before we start. There's definitely something going on here. So this is going to be something that we're going to open up when we start removing this this decals package, and we'll see what's actually happening here, because we're not sure right now. But also, as you can see, it's been presented with a new pair of wings.
Yeah,
and
I'd like to say that obviously before we start that this doesn't fit.
Yes, well, these are aftermarket wings, and also an aftermarket from bumper.
The concern I've got is that it's got bonnet risers, that's forcing it down, and it's also forcing it into the headlights. So anywhere where panels are touching other panels, it will take the wrap off.
So you can see the work that's cut out for Keith and the team here. Before we even start with this vehicle, we've got to remove some stickers. We've got to make some things fit. It's also important to realise that when we open a door, if we've got a wing, for instance, like that's green, well, that's clearly going to be green inside there when we open it. So we've spoke to the customer already this morning, and we're going to give a coat of white to this, because that means if the customer ever removes his wrap, a great colour by the way, which you'll see at the end, these will be white. So, but there's a lot of work involved. The customer's attempted to remove some of the decals already, leaving this residue, these edges. This obviously will not... it can't be like this when we start, because you will see all of that. So there's a lot of work to go into this vehicle before we start. It's going to be an exciting one, but we've got, as you can see, we've got some repairs to do, and the customer's aware of certain things. So we will have a chat with him and stay in touch as we go, because communication is key. But we're looking forward to seeing a transformation on this one. So yeah, let's get cracking. It's Monday morning and it's cold. Okay, so back at Uncle Keith's Paint Shop, as you can see, this Focus ST has been completely de-deckled. I think I've made that word up. But yes, as it was de-deckled, obviously we begin to see some more defects in the paintwork. This section here has had a repair before. It's I think it's mostly filler. At some point, someone's actually painted over bare metal in some areas. Lots of defects. Now, the point of this sort of stage of the communication with the customer is to highlight these areas. And the reason for, as you can see, we've actually painted some wings, but the reason for this walk around section and to talk to the customer is to bring him, or make him aware of areas that we think would need repairing. Now, that's because this car is in for a liquid wrap, and we've said it before, liquid wrap is a great solution to a car that's pretty clean. But if you liquid wrap over certain things, like for instance, this dent here. Now this dent, once liquid wrapped, is going to be far more obvious in a nice, beautiful colour than it is in white. In white, it takes your eye off it. Obviously, we've highlighted that there. But as you can see, there's quite a few defects that are going to need some remedying. So we speak to the customer. We say, hey, do you want these things rectified before we start? That will give us the ultimate finish that we require, or certainly that we'd like to do. And at that point, the ball is in the customer's court. We can or we cannot do these repairs. It's totally up to him. We give him the option. We know in our mind what it's going to look like afterwards. So, but the customer can't imagine it right now. So we've got to do our best to almost manage expectations. But yeah, this is a little bit tasty. So Uncle Keith's got to do some magic. We've got micro blisters all over the shop here. So this is a repair, and in some areas, as you probably know, a magnet won't stick to filler. So we know where the damage was previously. But let's go and speak to the customer now and find out what our mandate is. Well, Keith's telling me I did a good job of a video that he watched the other night, but we're back on with this Focus ST. And I think at this point in the video, I really want to say how challenging this car actually is. and it is particularly challenging. There's a lot of work that's gone into this already, and we've not even put a bit of colour on yet. That's been repaired. That's lovely.
Yeah, we've done some repairs. We've
Coloured up some wings, haven't we?
Although we could have wrapped over them, but
You didn't want to see the green inside when you opened the door.
There was like a green colour, weren't there?
Yeah.
So you open the door, you'd still see the green in there, and then it.
At least this means if he ever takes the wrap off, he's got a white wing. But yeah, it's challenging, this one, isn't it, Keith? What do you think?
There's a lot to do on this.
Yeah, there's I can see repairs. Now I think
But
because
it's there. I think look at the overall condition. It's much better now. It's clean, and obviously I've cleaned it all down. I'm masking it up. Ready to sort of try and
got that dent out there, lovely. Yeah, it's a challenging vehicle. It's a modified Focus ST, as you can imagine. But yeah, it's hard work, and I think you guys watching, when we make a video, you often see Keith sprayed on the magic. But what you don't see and don't realise is the amount of time it takes. Because the Uncle Keith's Paint Shop videos, generally, because we're doing resprays and full liquid wraps, that sort of 6-minute video that we make is generally a week or 2 weeks worth of work, isn't it? So
easily be a week.
I think we need to appreciate Keith's hard efforts that go into these things to make them look so special. So in the comments below right now, pause this video and big up our Keith. Big him up.
Everyone does. I appreciate that.
I know you do.
Everyone does say some nice stuff, and I never know quite what to say other than thanks for the support and blah blah blah. But I do mean that. It's nice when people say appreciate.
I just think we edit these videos. I feel like the videos are 6 minutes long, and it doesn't give you a reflection.
And it's sort of glossed over a bit quick, innit?
Yeah,
sort of like,
because I'm like, it's got. So,
yeah.
like for instance,
the video can't be 2 hours long though.
no, this video is going to be pretty long, Keith. I'll be honest with you. but it can't be, and we try and condense the videos. Stop talking. Stop waffling on. We try and condense the videos down as much as we can, but there's such a lot of hard work that goes into them. So anyway, we will come back to Keith. Keith, that's tickled him. We will come back to Keith when he's spraying some magic on this motor. Oh, beautiful noise. Well, we're back in the paint shop. That looks pink. Okay, let's do it. Where you started, bro? These are going pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start. We might do it down this side.
Okay, yeah. Right, well, we're all eagerly awaiting.
I feel scared.
Don't be scared.
I think I said before, the first coat we do a lighter coat than you'd normally do just to get.
Is that called a gripper coat?
Yeah. The sort of suggest you put some on, and it helps it
Take.
sort of take, and if those crazy's going to happen, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Then you get what I mean.
So
you're always
a light coat
that's much
first.
lighter than you put on, and then let that dry. Then you can start.
Because we're still building up the layers, because this
Yeah.
is a liquid wrap, isn't
That's
it?
right. We'll end up with 6 to 8 coats of this.
6 to 8 coats of pink, wow. They'll be very pink. Be like the Pink Panther. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this the colour of the customer on it?
I hope so.
Me too.
Hey, it'll peel off. Okay, I'll come back and see you, Keith, when we're into a couple more coats so we can really see the colour pop.
Give us an hour or so and we'll probably have... Well, we'll see where we are.
Yeah, all right. We'll be back in a bit. Whoa. Well, that is one funky base colour. You love the pink, don't you?
Very brave colour.
It's very brave. If you want to stand out, now it's not finished yet. There's still a bit of something special going on, but it looks very, very nice. Definitely different. Pink! Pink. Oh, wow. Now you're talking. That's a pink pearl over a pink base coat. What we even call it, that bubblegum pink, I think. Oh, it's hot in here, it's baking. That's spectacular. That's currently a matte finish. So imagine what it's going to look like. Shiny, shiny. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Going white, from white to bubblegum pink. Hubba bubba. But I tell you what, it's hot in here, but that is one hot colour also. I cannot wait to see this in the daylight. That is one hot, hot pink. Bubblegum pink. Bubblegum pink. Gotta be proud of that, mate. That looks, what a colour. What an absolute colour. It's absolutely stunning, mate. Stunning. Can't wait to see it all built up. Have you ever done anything as hilarious as that?
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever done a pink car.
Well, I like it. Well, it's early morning and this is baked off. Oh, it looks amazing. I mean, you gotta like pink. I get that. You gotta like pink. But if you've got a modified car and it's already, you know, got some power, it's boosted, etc., like a Focus ST, and you want to make a statement, that is made, isn't it? What do you guys think? Pause the video, let me know in the comments below what you think about this colour, even before we put it back together. I don't think we need to explain what's going on here, but this is the rest of the Focus ST, having its base of pink, and it's looking splendid. Oh yes, that's a big bumper, isn't it? A very big pink bumper. Well, there we go. That is one pink, and I'm going to call it bubblegum pink, Hubba Bubba Focus ST. The liquid wrap is completed. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, it was white before, and white's a nice colour, but if you wanted to make an impact for not a lot of money, that liquid wrap is absolutely amazing. And yes, I know what you're thinking at home. Well, it's not my colour. But no, it's not. It's his colour, and he's going to love it. Now, he hasn't seen it yet. He's picking it up tomorrow. But I don't think you're going to see another one quite like that. I really don't. Keith, it's been quite a process, hasn't it? I know you're loving it.
I like it a lot.
It's been quite a process, hasn't it? Because there was quite a lot of repairs to do to it.
Yeah, but it looks good now though, doesn't it?
I think so. It's probably, when it comes to liquid wrap, it's probably the one that's closest resembled paint for me. And maybe that's the colour. But yeah, it's absolutely luscious. In the comments below, code word pink, but also tell us what you think. Do you like this colour? Do you think it suits the Focus ST? We do. Oh, lovely.
And I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.